Good morning. It's Sunday, April 27th, 2025, 8:11 a.m. And I am prepared this morning. I have got about 5 ounces of hot oat milk. And I figured out how to put this together. You know what it was? All I had to do, is push it in, and then it stays in. Okay, I was afraid to push it because I was afraid there's like a plastic thing it connects to, and I was afraid I would break it. Okay, so now, all right, we'll see if this will froth the milk. I'm going to kind of stand away from it because I'll do this because I don't want to get splattered. But this attachment is called a milk frother. You know what? Let me move you closer here. Here, we can go closer than this if I don't dump the phone into the sink. So you can see what's going on a little bit better. There we go. Okay, it's foaming it up a little bit because the volume, 6 ounces. We'll see what happens. You know what? I think this can go faster. Okay, it's up to about 7 ounces. What is this control on top? Let's see. Okay, that's slow. That's fast. So this is a Mueller, M-U-E-L-L-E-R, hand blender or stick blender. And it's the one that comes with 3 attachments. Now, if you have one of those kinds, okay, we've got a cup here. If you have one of those kinds that, comes with a coffee maker or one that looks like a metal pitcher and it has a spinner in the bottom, that kind will do what this just did and even better silently. Okay, so I've got here some Venezia, which is what we had yesterday. Venezia is the Italian name for Venice. And I'm just letting the machine heat up here. You can see it flashing down here. That means this particular machine is getting revved up and ready to go. Okay, another couple of seconds, and gee whiz, I really like to, I'll pour the foam in afterwards. Okay, espresso. I prefer a cafe reverso where the milk is in there first and then you extract the coffee into it. Because that way you don't have so much the milk just floating around on top. But we'll see. We'll do it this way this morning. Okay, I have my nice snowflake cup here from, I think I got it from World Market. It's got, the little see-through, it's like rice glass. It's got the little see-through pieces of glass. Okay, so, all right, let me turn this around. I don't know. There's a nice view of my sink. All right, here we go. Okay, so the milk goes in, and then the foam goes on top. The reason I used a separate cup, because you know I don't like to have to wash extra stuff, is because I was afraid that with this being the rice glass, I didn't know if that blender thing was going to kick up against the glass and, you know, break something. Okay. Whoops. Okay, how do I get myself back? Okay, there I am. All right, hang on. Okay, here I am. So, you can see the coffee is on the bottom, and it gets lighter where the froth is. Maybe tomorrow I'll try some cinnamon. You know what? Yummy froth. I'm gonna put just a tad of cinnamon on this. Now, we're gonna have to go into my pantry to get it. Okay, the washing machine is running. Let's see here. Cinnamon. Okay. Alrighty, and after I do this, I'll show you my new carpet that came yesterday. Okay. I really need to get one of those shaker tops for my cinnamon, or you know what I need to do? I just need to put it into a jar that has a shaker top. But this is another way that you can kind of sprinkle it on just by putting it in the spoon and then hitting the spoon. And you know what happens is, whoa, that smells so good. Haven't used cinnamon in a while. So what happens is, you're smelling the cinnamon, and actually your tongue is also picking up on some of it before you even drink the coffee. And that influences how the coffee tastes. Yes. Now, don't take a big, strong sniff of your coffee when that cinnamon is floating around on the top. I have done this before and ended up spending quite a while coughing because it's very powdery and it just shoots up into your nose and coats everything, and it's miserable. So let's stir a little bit of the cinnamon in, and the cinnamon for the most part does not dissolve, but it remains suspended or dispersed throughout your coffee. But you can still smell it. Oh, and cinnamon, even though it's got a little bit of a, you know, sort of that burst, it also has a sweetness to it. Okay, I'm going to take you to show you my new carpet. And look, I am making progress. I know it looks like a tornado went through, but do you remember? I had boxes that went up above the chair rail there. So now, not so much. I got empty boxes to take to the dumpster, and ta-da! You know what, let me open up the blinds. We'll see what kind of day it is here. Oh, looks like a lovely day out there. Yes. So, here it is. I haven't put my coffee table back because it's too heavy. I can't lift it. It's a solid chunk of wood. So I have to wait till my daughter and son-in-law can come over and help. But I'm real happy with it. Look, it's got birds and bunnies, all kinds of birds. It's got deer, or I don't know, are those goats? I don't know what they are, but they're some kind of animal. All kinds of birds, and it's got flowers and fruit and trees and vines. I just love it. And you know what? It may not be the best color for the room. I don't know. But I love looking at all of those, things from nature on there. So, you know what? If you have a house or apartment, at least in my opinion, put in things that you love to look at and that you enjoy and that are comfortable to you. Don't worry about what the latest style is. It's your house, it's your home, your castle, your haven. Make it for you. Alrighty, well, hopefully my hair will dry soon because I'm off to church in a few minutes, and I will talk to you later.